Start your week with a triple shot of good vibes. This is the Project Joy podcast. I'm your host, Jessica Dugas. Thanks for joining me. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Project Joy Podcast Live. I'm your host, Jessica Dugas, and I'm super excited to be with you for another episode this morning. Today is Monday, March 29th, 2021. We are coming up to the end of March. Can you believe it already? I don't know where the time goes, honestly. I feel like just yesterday it was March 2020. Anybody else? It's crazy. It's crazy how fast the time goes. And we had a full moon last night. And as we come on here this morning to talk about joy and where to find it, we have to ask ourselves, where is the joy in the full moon? It's crazy because it's interesting though. I typically do not function well around the full moon time, and including the sleep. And I did not sleep well last night. However, I feel amazing this morning. So there is definitely some joy to be found in that, because typically I do not function well during the full moon time. But here we are. There is joy to be found in that. CK Ford is in the audience. Good morning, Miss Cheryl. Good morning to all of my fam this morning on the TikTok platform as well. You guys know I've been streaming at the same time on TikTok as I have been on the show. And it's always fun to have all of my family join this morning. I asked them earlier what's bringing them joy this morning. They were talking about their kids, their babies bringing them joy today. Somebody else was talking about their Bitcoin account. Now, I don't know a whole lot about that, but I will tell you they were excited. So that makes me excited too. And that's one of the beautiful things we know about joy, you guys, right? Is that it's contagious. When you are spreading joy, when you're being joyful, when you're living in that space of joy, it really can pass to other people. And we want that to be contagious more than other things are contagious, right? So looking back on this week, what are some of the things that have brought me joy? So I was just sharing on my TikTok live this morning that I had this last week, one of my TikToks for the first time go viral. And what does that mean for those of you that are not into that kind of talk? It means that there's a lot of people that have seen your post as opposed to other posts that you've done. And with that, when we have more eyes on things, that you are more likely to encounter people that are not quality people that are trolls and have their say about things that they know nothing about. And so I literally am asking myself, what joy can I find in this? Because I am a shiny, happy people person. I want to see a world of happy people. I want to see everybody happy and joyful. And I know that is an expectation that we cannot expect. Not everything is of joy all the time, right? And not all people are here to serve that purpose. But some of the joy that came out of this experience for me was that I have had to ask myself, do you really want this? Because, I started the Breakthrough Show as a standalone show in 2018. And since then, have expanded the network. It's now a network. We have several shows on the Breakthrough Show network. We've also partnered with E360 TV, which allows our two of our shows to be shown on that platform, on all streaming devices across the world. And I've worked so hard in that expansion space. And once you get to the place where you suddenly have all of these eyes on your stuff, and you start to come in contact with these people, and you have to ask yourself, is this what you really want? And so I really feel like I had that opportunity this last week to say, is there enough joy here for me to deal with the BS that comes with lots of eyes being on your things. Sorry, guys, I didn't even know I was over on the side. Do I want to deal with the stuff that comes along with that, and dealing with people who speak out of turn, so to speak? Okay. And it was absolutely a resounding yes for me. Does it still bring me joy? 100%. How do I want to spend my energy when it comes to those specific people who always, have something to say no matter what you put out there? And so it was really a beautiful learning lesson for me. It's a moment where I have to really find the joy within myself, to make sure that that's what I'm leaning on, instead of waiting for approval or joy outside of myself or from someone else, if that makes sense. And so it's really been a great experience. Also bringing me joy this last week, we had our Throwback Thursday episode on Thursday, which was super fun, and getting to team up with Kevin Kiley. And then, of course, we had Jimmy DeLuzio on the show Thursday as well, which was a lot of fun. And we talked about music videos from the 80s and 90s. We were specifically focused on some of the greatest music videos of all time. And that brought me so much joy, just kind of reminiscing about some of the greats. We talked a lot about Thriller and Aha and some of these other music videos that were really influential from the time. And it was cool to see how they sort of paved the way for what's out now. Now it's a very different experience. Now we were talking about with the music videos. Speaking of Jimmy, I see him out there in the audience. Good morning, Jimmy. Good to see you. Yes, it was a blast. I would love for you to pop on. You guys, don't forget this morning. Let me put that ticker at the bottom of the screen really quickly. You can head over to projectjoypodcast.com and click the join live button to share a moment of joy or gratitude live on the air with me. I would love for you to pop on and come talk about your experience and the joy from that and everything. It was a blast. It was a blast to talk about all of that. And it's always fun to have that nostalgic moment. I get all dressed up. I get my 80s and 90s makeup on, which is a lot of fun. And so it's just a blast, and to have that moment. And then my daughter, I have to show you guys on here, because I showed my TikTok peeps this morning, all that in a bag of chips. You guys see this cup that my daughter made me? I'm going to show my TikTok peeps over here. She made that cup for me specifically for the show. So much fun. And just having that little bit of nostalgia is so important. So you guys, we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to be back with more Project Joy live here in just a moment. But remember, you can go to projectjoypodcast.com and click that join live button and join me live on the air for a moment of joy or gratitude. And we'll be back in just a minute for more Project Joy Live. What's up, everyone? It's Jessica here, your host of the Project Joy podcast and, of course, The Breakthrough Show. I want to take a moment and thank all of our supporters here at the show. With your financial support, we are able to expand the show and reach more people with the hopes of inspiring our audience members to change their lives for the better and know they are supported during times of breakthrough. We welcome our one-time contributions to our show by sending a PayPal to business@thebreakthroughshow.com, or you can join us at patreon.com/thebreakthroughshow, where you'll be rewarded for your regular contribution with things like our exclusive community, Soul Connection Collective, merchandise discounts, fun shout-outs on the show, and more. On behalf of everyone here at The Breakthrough Show and its network, we thank you for your generous support. And now, back to the podcast. Welcome back to Project Joy Live. The technical things that happen around here. If you were trying to join the show and it was taking you to like an empty place, I just want to tell you that link is updated now. I swear, I'm all over the place on Monday morning. And this is why I have to set up things ahead of time, because sometimes I'm just, off in Jessica land, and there's joy to be found there for sure. So anyway, we are back now for more Project Joy podcast. I'm your host, Jessica Dugas. Super excited that you're with us this morning. Cheryl was saying that is a beautiful cup. Thank you so much. My daughter has been really finding a lot of joy in her Cricut that we got her for Christmas. She's been making all the things. She made us all, everybody in the house has their own cup. And she makes me one specifically. So it's nice to have my own little worker bee when I need some new merch. She comes through for me. And I want to say hello to my beautiful friend Robinson Prince from over in Nigeria. Good afternoon, my friend. It's good to see you. So happy to have you here as always. That's one of the beautiful things for me about being a part of this network and doing the show and hanging out over on TikTok with my friends over there, because we have met so many amazing people from all over the world, and getting the opportunity to connect. That's what life is about, just making those connections and being with others. And one of my favorite connections that I have made online in the last couple years has been my friend Jimmy. And Jimmy and I often will message and go down the rabbit hole of many different conversations. And it's so nice to have a friend like that we can talk about all the things. So please welcome back to the show, Jimmy DeLuzio here this morning.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning. Good to see you. How are you this morning?
I'm doing good. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you beautifully.
Good. Yeah, I've got the morning sun coming in right here through these windows in my little video spots here. I hope I'm looking okay. But yeah, we had so much fun last Thursday with Kevin and you talking about the videos of the 80s and the 90s. It was awesome.
We did. It was a blast. And it's always fun for me to just have that nostalgic moment to kind of go back when things were simpler.
Yeah, right. I mean, for real. I mean, maybe that's something we're all going to say, as we get older, everyone, maybe the times get simpler or were simpler, back in the past. But yeah.
Absolutely. I have another friend who popped into the green room that I'm going to invite on the screen really quickly, because I know that he's brought us something special this morning, and I am super excited to show you. Are you ready? Are you ready for this?
Yeah. Good morning. Hi, Jess. I just got out of the shower. I'm sorry. My Leonardo onesie and all that isn't ready. But don't worry. I came prepared. Care Bear onesie. Here we go. Start the morning. Project Joy. I love it. Good morning.
I can't.
I gotta get one of those.
Stop.
I gotta get one of those.
Jimmy, you do, buddy. Like, I know we just met, but I could see you in a Care Bear onesie. It's about being positive, spreading joy. I see it in you. I see it already.
I'd wear it every day.
I have, this is where everybody's face changes on me. I have 14 onesies just to make people smile and laugh.
No, that's cool.
And it's meant to be different. It's meant to, I can come on, wear this, and be like doing a workout routine. And people are like, why is he in a unicorn onesie? And it's like, who cares? Are you laughing at me? Are you having fun? Let's work out together, people.
Right.
So, Jimmy, how are you? Jessica, awesome. I love you. I'm so glad that she sends me a message. Do you want to step in and say hi? I'm like, of course I do. Should I wear a Care Bear onesie? She's like, oh my God, yes.
If I had one,
every time.
Put it on, I swear.
I think that it needs to be a thing on this show. I just think that we need to have an episode where everybody wears a Care Bear onesie, a different one, and we can do a live Care Bear stare.
Oh my gosh.
Right.
Jimmy, I love it.
Yes,
he even did the pose with me. Right. He was ready.
I mean, yeah.
I'm
a human Care Bear. I mean, I might not have the suit on, but
which Care Bear are you?
I can, so.
Which Care Bear are you, Jimmy?
Oh gosh, I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of my own spacey Care Bear, I think, really.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. You created your own on that. Jessica, I had a hard time deciding, and she doesn't like me like going into many different Targets trying to find her a onesie because that's where I find most of mine. And so I send her pictures of them and say, I'm sending you this. Have you ever? Oh, sorry, go ahead, Jess.
I feel like I'm missing out on life. I have serious like Care Bear onesie FOMO. It's a real thing.
It is.
It is.
When you go around public and people see you wearing something like this, they like naturally want to hug you. Yeah, and then I'm like they're like, oh, he's gonna care, but then you have to be like, COVID, 6 feet, and I have to stare him down. You know, it's not fun.
Listen, that guy's fun. That guy's a good time right there. That's what they're saying.
Yes, that is exactly what they're saying. And I have to elaborate for those of my friends that are on TikTok right now that have not joined us on the live and can't see the screen. We have people in Care Bear onesies on the show right now. Okay, so that's what's going on. I just had to let them know because they're like, are you okay? Are you going to be all right?
By the way, Jimmy, did you know that Jessica is TikTok famous? I have to now download this app because we.
Okay, Jimmy, why don't you tell tell Brandon Bear about the.
I forgot I wrote that.
Tell Brandon Bear about the TikTok and the rabbit hole I brought you down with.
Downloading it now.
So, well, I mean, there's tons of them, but I mean, if you're talking about your the delivery.
No, I'm talking about when you came on there. Period. Like how because we peer pressured you on Project Joy.
Yes. So I finally got on TikTok, and this is just like a week ago or something, less than a week ago maybe. So I'm like, all right, I'll get on TikTok. So I get on TikTok. I go on one of her lives or one of her shows and. She shares me and her friends share me and they're like, if we can get you to, 50 or 100 or something today, that'd be great. So her and her friends and everybody just share my videos and share my things. And I'm up to, and I'm like, I'm saying, yeah, if I can get to 1,000, I'm going to go live for sure. I don't know how long that's going to take. So 2 days later, not even 2 days. I mean, I don't know if you call me TikTok famous, but I got to 1,000 likes in just 2 days. So I was even pressured to go live again in the next time. So watch what you ask for because Jessica will make it happen. She's definitely famous.
I said we're gonna do this and it's gonna be a thing. And you worked it though. You showed up and you worked it. You did.
You got to like and follow. You got to be there for the people. And they'll be there for you. That's one thing about TikTok. I've got to say is. If you're in it, there's people out there to be in it with you. I mean, really, if you like and follow, people will like and follow you for sure.
So what did you do on your TikTok? Because I have to be honest, I just downloaded it. I have to find a screen name that I'm going to make up now for all of this.
Brandon Bear.
Brandon Bear is it. You don't get Brandon Bear.
All right, I guess I have a TikTok name.
I mean, you can plan all you want, but then something will happen like, so I'm just kind of, spiritual. I like to talk about good things and positive vibes and, just kind of be myself. And I made a video about making ramen and that was the one that went, that was the one that got the most views. Like, oh, this guy's making ramen.
I know,
Jimmy loves ramen. Your future status is up to the people almost, so.
Wow.
You never know.
Did you have it be like a shrimp ramen or something where it's like one where you're like, ooh, or is it just like plain old chicken ramen?
Ramen where you peel the top off, you pour the water and the corn in, and I do love ramen. Don't get me wrong, I love ramen, and it's inexpensive and it's tasty, and I do eat a lot of it, so
it's affordable foe.
Well, that's what when you came on there, we were joking around about that, like what hashtags is Jimmy going to use? And we were asking him what are some of the things that you love? And he was like, I love ramen. And we were like, hashtag Jimmy loves ramen. Yeah. And that's how that whole thing came to be.
Oh, that's funny.
But that's what's interesting. CK Ford suggests Care Bear Brandon for your screen name.
Brandon Bear is already taken.
Well, try Care Bear Brandon. Y'all, okay, we have somebody else that's going to join us this morning wearing a onesie.
Oh my gosh. All right.
Thank God.
Are you ready? Are you ready for it?
My long lost cousin.
I'm waiting for her to get ready in the green room here. Here we go, you guys. Welcome back to the show, Dory Huff.
Hi.
Yes! Dory! Oh, I love that onesie.
I have Olaf.
Oh.
Yes, I am wearing Olaf.
Get the hood up.
I
No,
have my
God,
Hosea
no.
here.
I love it.
It was just funny. I didn't realize
Stop.
you guys were doing a onesie, and I'm like, but I have a onesie on.
I know. Well, I saw her over because this is partly why I stream on TikTok at the same time, because I can be like, "Hey, I see you. Come over here." And so I saw her say in the comments. I happened to look over at the TikTok stream when she said, "I'm wearing an Olaf onesie," and I muted my microphone on here, and I said, "Dory, get on here right now."
You look awesome. I love it. How many onesies do you have?
I have 3.
So it's a thing, right?
I love the onesies. I love them. They're so
Onesie
comfortable
Monday.
to bum around the house in. I love them.
Jimmy, we need
I'm
onesies.
I'm one of those people who I want one of those dinosaur blow up costumes that you wear, and I want to go to the park. And I want to run around the park when the kids are having a birthday party and be retarded, just act stupid.
Yes.
Just act stupid. That's what I want to do.
You want to have the blow up and then jump on one of those blow up things, like at the same time? I think that'd be a great idea.
Wouldn't that be fun?
What kind of dinosaur, though? You know, you can get different dinosaurs.
I want the T-Rex one.
Mm.
I like it.
I want the T-Rex with the little short arms and the little short arms, and to just run around the park and be on the bouncy house with the kids and just be. I'd end up breaking something
How cute.
because I'm really accident prone, but it would be a lot of fun.
Oh my gosh. We have taken this show to new places this morning and I love it. It's fantastic. I need a onesie. So let's go around really quickly because while we're on here, that's the whole point of this program here, you guys. It's a very serious program. Jimmy, what is something that's bringing you joy this morning?
Well, this program is bringing me joy right
yes.
now.
Right.
Gosh, kind of on the spot seriousness.
Well,
but yeah,
you know how I do.
Just, reminiscing, we were talking about the show last week and I've got I don't have on a Star Wars onesie, but I do have on my Star Wars pajamas, so to speak, right now. And I want to get like a Chewbacca onesie. I don't know, maybe that would bring me joy.
Chewbacca onesie.
I really just like being myself, talking to people. I just got a new job last weekend, a little bit extra,
Congratulations.
Thank you. Working in the mall. So that's bringing me joy. Just talking to people and having the flow of customers and just really getting back into experiencing people again. Like you said, with this COVID and everything, and people, Brandon, you were talking about the 6 feet away and, staying safe, but also saying, hey, we're still people, everybody. We need each other, we need to talk and talk about things, share, laugh, forget, let's not forget about community because it's really important, I think, to have community. That's what we're here for. And people love other people and getting the hugs and the handshakes and the love that you need. I'm not trying to condone anything that's quote dangerous, but I am saying, guys, let's see how much we can get back into being people and sharing. Like this show is great. We got a couple of strangers together and we're just talking and having fun. And to do that in real life and to get together somewhere and just to be around people and share smiles and remember that we're a community of people,
Yeah.
So that brings me joy. People do.
I love that. Joy. I love that. All right. What? Oh,
what you got, Brandon?
What's your name? What's your name?
Care Bear Brandon.
Yeah.
Yes! Okay. Yes. TikTok people, I need you. Yes, I'm on my show, Amanda, right now. I need you guys to go find Care Bear Brandon.
I love the name. I got to take a picture in this and make that my profile picture, I think.
It's going on my whiteboard right now. Okay. While I'm doing this, while we're getting Brandon to 1,000 followers live on the air. Brandon,
so new.
What else is bringing you joy this morning, Brandon?
What's bringing me joy is honestly the sun is shining. It may be Monday, but the truth is we get to start it with our own choices. I tell people all the time on my shows that every single situation you're in is like a thing of dominoes, and you can literally go good and then or bad. And you don't know which one it's going to be. Something as simple as spilling your coffee can ruin your day, and you don't even realize it takes the whole rest of the day negative.
Sure.
So for me, it's starting the day. We have a laugh. We're having fun. It's sunny outside for me, and I'm in the Yellow Submarine, which nobody would understand except my family, and that's okay. That's why all my family's rooms have nicknames. And the truth is, I'm very grateful for being able to be a part of something like this and spread positivity, joy, and give a smile to people in the morning. Happy Monday, everybody. Let's make this week a week that we're going to change the world for people around us and make it better.
Yes, 100%. I love it. And you have to tell the people what the name of the striped room is.
So I have both my sister's rooms. This is one of my other sister's rooms growing up. I'm back in my parents' house building my business and taking a few chances and building my best me right now. And it's one of those. My one sister's room is the pink jail. And it looks like you're in jail, but it's very pink. So Yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah. I should take you in there, but my dad would probably kill me because it's his office now. But this is the Yellow Submarine because, as you can see, it's yellow around me. But as my sister was growing up, my sister grew up with this room being underwater zebra print. So yellow. Trust me, it doesn't make any sense. Like you see, the seaweed was painted zebra, and the walls were like a blue.
Wow.
My sister's 1 in a million, and I don't know.
I love your sister, and I don't even know her. I love her now.
She is one of those people that you're like, okay, she's fun to be around, but what is she talking about? Like, just smile and nod. Like, I love her for that. So that's why this is a Yellow Submarine now, because it was an underwater theme, and now it's yellow.
Oh, okay.
That's incredible. That is incredible. Dory, what is bringing you joy this morning other than the onesies?
other than the onesies, well, it's a new day. It's I'm in Florida, so it's beautiful and sunny, and I have my pool all set up and ready, and I'm just gonna make it an awesome day.
I love it. Yeah, Dory is always so positive on the TikTok. And also Dory popped on last week and she was sharing a little bit of her story and how she stays positive, and she's been through some stuff, and you always have such an amazing energy and attitude, Dory, and I just appreciate your presence in this world.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
We love you, Dory.
Oh,
Jimmy,
thank you so much, Jimmy.
Dory, I just followed you on TikTok. You're my second person I followed on TikTok.
Jimmy, I'll get you back.
I love
follow
it.
me. That's my name on the screen here. Jimmy Arcturus Galaxian. Definitely check me out.
That's exactly what I was about to ask. I love it. I'm Brandon the Care Bear.
I will find you, Brandon.
Care Bear Brandon. I love it. I'm so new to this. I'm like looking around at all of this and going, okay, how do I find Jessica Dugas? And I'm like typing it in. All these
what you need to do, go find me and click on my face and it'll say that I'm live, and you have to put a bear emoji in the chat so people can follow you.
Yes.
Deal.
Yes.
Y'all, Brandon is coming. He's coming in here. Just hang on.
I'm trying to find Jimmy. There, I found Jimmy. You got 1,500 followers now, bro.
Wow. See, I mean, it's going.
I am so new to
I don't
this.
know.
All right, go back to Jessica. She's live.
Yes. So you see me. Hi. Good morning, Boston.
Good morning, Boston.
She's a pro.
She is.
I know half the people that come on TikTok in the middle of this, they're like, who are you talking to and why are you not looking at us?
Yeah.
And so my people that are in here have to tell everybody, listen, she's doing a show right now. Relax.
Yep.
I'm trying to find a Care Bear like emoji.
You probably just have to find like a bear and a rainbow.
Right. Yeah. There you go. Perfect.
Why a rainbow?
Because the Care Bear rainbow, the Care Bear stare.
Care Bears have the rainbow.
Or maybe a green heart if you like a bear and a green heart.
Maybe. A green heart is the one I usually use. There you go.
Okay, you guys see Care Bear Brandon down there? Make him your friend right now.
Right now.
Right now.
As soon as I get off here, Brandon, I'm gonna go blow you up on TikTok too. Okay.
I
Uh-huh.
love it.
Maybe make one video that we can kind of share. Do an
Yes.
introductory video. Put it on there.
Right.
I'm all about. I'm so new to this. Tag me in things, guys,
You're
so
gonna
I can
love it.
figure this out.
Yes.
I'm willing to wear. I have many onesies. I have a unicorn onesie. We
I
have
have a unicorn one.
Do you really, Dory?
Listen, next Monday, I want to see unicorns on the
Unicorns.
Deal.
I did mine for Halloween. I wore it for Halloween and went out trick-or-treating with my best friend's kids. And in their they were like 13 and 14, and I embarrassed them so badly. It was great. I had so much fun.
You did your job well. You did.
I
your
did.
job.
I made a huge horn on it instead of the ones that, come on the hoodie. I made one that came up. We're driving down the road to go trick-or-treating with the kids, and the horn is so big, we have it sticking out of the sunroof.
That is much better than mine.
I was very crafty. I was very, very crafty.
I must see this. If this doesn't happen next Monday, I will not have joy on the Project Joy show.
It's going to be Project Sad.
It will be. That's exactly what it'll be. Project Sadness.
I will have to find it.
I am going. If you guys will find it and come on with the unicorns next week, I will get one just for next week.
I will look for mine this week.
I will. I will do that. Also, I'm gonna up the ante here. So if we get Brandon to 1,000 followers by next Monday's show, I'm just gonna put that. If we get him to 1,000 followers by next Monday's show, I'm gonna do an extra Cash App giveaway on my page. We'll just throw that out there. And we'll see what happens.
I love this. All right, I even changed the profile picture for everybody to make it easier. So
there we go.
It's a bright green Care Bear with me making a face.
Awesome. Hey, just
That's
so you know,
fantastic.
Brandon, too, when you get to 1,000, it means once you get to 1,000 followers, then you can go and do live videos.
Yes.
That's what Jessica was telling me yesterday.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't know if people want to see you live, but okay. Like,
I did not say that. Don't try to lie.
I'll
be there. I'll be there.
Thank you. Jessica is honestly, I gotta say, I pick on her every now and then, but she is truly a bright, shining light for everybody and makes your day better. You could send her a Facebook message and be like, it's just been a rough day. She will send you one of the nicest messages back, just saying, you know what, but you're a good person. You're working on you. You're doing you. So Jessica, you're doing amazing things. I'm honored that you are a friend of mine, let alone a Care Bear with me.
I am a Care Bear.
She's an angel. She's an angel. She really
Thank you. I appreciate that, you guys. I'm here for the compliment, so bye. No.
What brought you joy today? Everybody complimented me all morning.
Right?
Listen, this is sometimes every time Miss Cheryl is on the show, she does the same thing. She spends the whole last 10 minutes of the show talking about me, and I'm like, this is not what it's about, but good Lord, that feels great.
Oh, I love it. Jimmy, what do you do for a job? You said you're at the mall, and I'm just curious. I want to get to know you two better.
Sure. I took a part-time job at the mall to kind of make some extra cash, kind of just fill it in during the day. I do graphic art. I'm a graphic artist, so I do that online. I do a lot of things. That's why I'm like, just kind of shooting things out every once in a while. I'm writing a book, Arcturus Galaxian, hence my name there. I also am I'll try to tip on everything too. I do kind of spiritual work, so I work with doing energy readings, meditation.
Jimmy I'm going to interject here. Jimmy is way more amazing than he's giving himself credit for. Jimmy has done some energy healing sessions with me before. He is amazing, period, end of story.
I love it,
Jessica.
I love that. Oh, somebody muted him. Jimmy, I didn't hear what you said.
Jimmy, we've lost your sound. There we go.
Sorry, somebody tried to call me there. It popped in. That was not good.
Yes, we have Cheryl interjecting as well. He does web design, logos, website. Jimmy does all the things, and he's good at them all.
I'm a creative, so I like to create things. and I like to work from my heart space. I like to connect with people, and that has opened me up to do like, healings and meditations, which I love to do. The whole online switch kind of messed me up a little bit, trying to bring things from the physical space to online. So I'm trying to just get that rolling.
Yeah.
I mean, just what I do in the malls, I work in a store and sell t-shirts and mugs and things that they have at the mall at a random
Spencer's.
store. No, it's called there.
That's my store.
I should have went to Spencer's. That would have been great. I'm like, hey, I'm 14 again, and I'm like in Spencer's. That would have been great.
You wrote this book for who's
No, he made the cover for her book.
Got it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so I did the cover work for Shale for her book. I do, I'll make you a book cover. I'm basically a graphic artist for hire. I'm a gunslinging graphic artist with my mouse in a holster, and I will just shoot out any artwork that you put in front of me.
And he's he's a veteran, and we thank him for his service as well.
Thank you for your service.
Yes, thank you. Oh, now I know how it feels, Jessica. It is kind of embarrassing, isn't it? Everybody.
I know, right? Like everybody's like, "You're amazing," and you're like, "Oh my god, thank you."
Yeah. Keep going though, but no, yeah.
Where are you located?
I'm in Knoxville, Tennessee.
My parents were just there. Their plane landed and then took off again to Cleveland. So, but it was.
They didn't call me, Brandon.
I told them to. I was like, guys, you got to go see Jimmy. He's ready to have you guys over for dinner. My parents didn't care.
I would have met him.
That's amazing. Brandon, you need to tell the people what you do, because what you do is pretty damn amazing too.
So, Jessica and I are teaming up to do a bunch of things and help spread positivity.
Are we surprised? No, we're not.
No. Jessica and Brandon seem to always have their hand in 10 different things. She's like, I have 27 kids and 18 projects. So for me, I focus on health and wellness. Mondays for my show are Mental Health Mondays. We want people to take today to start the week by focusing on their mental health and building their way down through their body. You don't wash your car starting at the rims. Start at the top and work your way down, just like a car. I have been a health guru in the sense that I suffer from bipolar, depression, anxiety, all the fun things, Dory, high five. Boop.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
And then, but like, people don't understand that when you're going through that, you're usually a little bit more empathetic towards people and you feel their pain, and it makes you easier to connect. So teaching people about boundaries and all this. And then I was a health cook. I was a chef. I owned a restaurant, and I decided to switch all of that and go into the cannabis industry, CBD. And coming as a former youth pastor, my parents were like, what the hell's wrong with you? You're selling the devil's lettuce now. And I'm like, oh.
I thought I was the only one that called it that.
No, that's a very popular name.
Oh my God.
I think it's funny that you call it that, because I love salads now because of it. But I knew that I sat down, and after taking a lot of health and seeing the food and meditation, that it really makes a difference. Yeah. I wanted to open up people's eyes to something. High five. So I wanted to open up people's eyes to something new. For the last year and a half, I created my own company. It's odorless, colorless, tasteless CBD. That is a full spectrum CBD product that comes in individual packets that you can add to oil? No, it's actually a full spectrum powder.
Wow.
I am.
We love it.
The Dugases do have it. I can't say if the kids are using it or not, because I recommend. I cannot tell you to have your kids use it, but you have that choice. And instead of having your kids worry about smoking or putting an oil or even a gummy with sugars in it, this is 0 calories. You can add it to anything. If you're on a date, and let's say, or I tell Jessica, her and Phil are out and the kids are acting up and you guys don't want to beat the kids up in public, I understand. Open it up, sprinkle this on your salad, and then just stir your salad up and all that. The devil's lettuce, sprinkle it right on there, spin it, and you just made your salad dressing with CBD. Find your calm, balance, and delight when you need it most. And the reason I did this is the church, and I don't mean this to insult the church, so nobody take it like that, but like my mom and dad thought such bad things of this, and I wanted to open up eyes to show you can have something that's beneficial that you've thought negative of. And I wanted to remove those stereotypes, and my goal is to influence people to find their best them.
I love that. We
Me
love
too.
that.
And I
so
know
much.
for myself that it's helped me from the stroke and the heart attack. I have deficits from the stroke, and the cannabis has been, I have Crohn's disease also. So cannabis has been a major part of my regimen now into my healing. You know, I couldn't talk before, and I've come so far, and I know cannabis is helping with all of it. The depression, the bipolar, it's been a big help for me.
Dory, do you mind if I ask you a question? That's
No.
so okay. Do you smoke? Do you edibles? Do you what? And then
I
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I do a combination of them all.
And then are you in a medical state or a legal state?
I am in a medical state.
Can I ask what state? Just because I'm nosy.
Florida.
Oh, I love Florida. I go down there all the time to find good things to have fun with. But with it, a lot of people they've said, "Hey, does CBD help with?" I see pains and stuff like that. It does, but it's not the miracle drug that people claim it to be. It's not gonna you take it and you put one pack of my stuff in something and you're like, "Oh my gosh, I'm Jesus! I'm walking on water." It's not happening. Okay.
Right.
But when you do it for, I love how I can make her laugh that easy. I love it. With my family, getting my parents into this, I told them Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then ask each other if you notice a difference. And the thing was, I noticed so many people do this, and then their kids, like moms with kids, they're like, "Mom, you need to keep taking your packs. You're a lot nicer." The moms, dads, they don't even know anything that they're doing. They're just they don't even see a difference in their own lives, but it makes that little change. But being in a legalized state, having those things available and all that, it's knowing the difference of what you're getting to. Because my mom didn't want to try it because she's like, "I did weed when I was in high school and I panicked and I sat in a corner." And then I'm sitting here smoking a joint. Right. I'm like smoking a joint next to her going, "I don't know what you're talking about, Mom. I've never had this." No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. But like for real, it's not knowing what you're getting is a big thing.
Yeah.
And if you're someone that's curious about these things and wanting to know more about marijuana, CBD, all of that, I'd be happy to answer any questions you have and be able to help you because there's different strains. You're not going to go to your doctor and be like, "Here's Ritalin, here's Adderall, choose which one you want." We want you to know what you're getting and getting
Brandon,
the best.
I have a question for you, actually, while you're on here, if you don't mind, because I'm in a state where, it's no THC legal, but there's CBD, it is basically what Tennessee has. So, and I've definitely had my fair share of CBD gummies and, oils and all kinds of things. What is the best way to take it on a regular basis? And what's a good amount to take if you're going to take it at a regular basis? Because I had suffered anxiety and stuff like that too. And it helped me get through a lot, but I was experimenting with all kinds of stuff. So
I got distracted by the question.
I just have to.
I know the comment.
Care Bear Brandon product make people feel like they are Jesus walking on water. Happy Holy Week. Happy Holy Week to all.
Happy Holy Week. 3 days later, he's going to rise. Guys, you take it for 3 days later, you're going to rise, okay?
Stop it. I can't. This has been the best show of the year. I
love it.
Jimmy, I'm so sorry. That took me way off. What was your question?
Back to the question.
Yeah. Basically, short question is basically, what's a good way to get started and what's the best way to take it with all the uptake? You got gummies, you got food, you can smoke it, you can take an oil.
I honestly think that's a great question because let's just use a quick example of anxiety. All right. For me, putting this just in my coffee in the morning, I'm going to feel the caffeine of the coffee and the calm of the CBD. My dad does it. And he actually says, I focus all day at work. And it's like a huge difference when I take it to when I don't. If you're going to be, let's say you have a day where you're dealing with somebody that is not exactly your favorite person in the world. You could prepare yourself from that by easily putting it in your water, putting it in your breakfast soup, whatever you want, like breakfast soup. Yeah, I said that.
I love soup any time of the day. So
I love breakfast any time of the day. So technically,
oh my God.
But the difference is, smoking it gets into your body one way, eating it gets into your body another way, like because your
Right.
body's going to dissolve it differently. So if you and I were to hang out, Jimmy, and we're down to visiting Dory, and Jessica's got her kids up in their state,
up away.
She's like, I need to move away from people and have a farm just because I have so many kids. And I'm like, I understand. I love you, Jess. But we go down.
Jess, how many kids do you have, Jessica?
6.
Okay, I have
children.
7.
See,
You have 7 kids?
See?
But they're all grown. They're all grown. They're
and
out.
mine are all home, so we're in different stages of life.
Been there, done that. Been there, done that. Now you know why I need. Now you know I need medical marijuana. I had 7 kids.
Right? You need marijuana for that. Like Jessica, I'm trying to send Jessica stuff, but she's like, I can't smoke in front of my kids.
Sometimes you'll make more kids, though. You got to be careful.
You gotta listen. That is a whole thing.
I love Jimmy.
Okay, we can't talk about that.
I don't know what did I say? I don't know what I said.
We were just talking about so there is a
Sorry.
TikToker, her name is DJ K Wild. I'm gonna have to let her know that I did a shout out for her on the show this morning. I also see my friend Jester for you from TikTok, aka Chad Collins, is in the comments. I see happiness in here too, my friend. So her name's DJ K Wild, and you know it's so awesome. Jimmy, you've been in DJ K Wild's live before.
Great
And
music.
she does the whole like slow jams at night.
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell, we call it the club. Okay. We're in the club on Saturday night, and people were getting rowdy in there Saturday night. She was like, if I see a whole bunch of babies 9 months from now.
Do they all have to name their kids after her?
I think it would be hilarious to name each child after a slow jam.
After slow jam. That's it, right?
Like what song were they conceived by? Oh, you're going to be Casey and you're JoJo. And like, I love Jimmy.
That's my era, bro. That's my era. I'll bust out.
Mine too. Casey and JoJo. You got R. Kelly. I mean, don't go the wrong way with this. He like Key to My Ignition, stuff like that. He had some okay stuff, and then he went creepy. So let's just leave him there. But we'll give the okay stuff. I bake with kids. I do too. I have butter in my fridge right now that I made. I think it's good to do that. And it's good. So I'm sorry, Jimmy, your question was, what's the best way? It really does come from what you're looking for. Your body reacts differently to different things, and people's body react differently to different strains. And it's just like medicine. And that's the thing that people need to understand is the differences is you're not going to, I'm not even reading it. I'm trying to talk and not focus on that. My ADD sees it, I know. But like, when you do an edible, your liver is what's actually producing the chemicals, the chemicals in your body that are giving you that high. Where when you're smoking it, it's actually going through your lungs and processing it a different way. Where oils, they tell you to put it under your tongue. The reason they tell you to put it under your tongue is because that is one of the most absorbent part of your body.
It's sublingual,
Yep, gets in there, just starts going right away. For me, I like to tell people, like, you need to be able to know which one you're looking for. If you're having a really, really bad day, you're not going to want a sativa at the end of the day and then have it be something where you're running around going, I can't sleep. Well, no shit. No, you can't sleep. I'm sorry, I censored myself. Care Bear slap. So it's finding the way that it makes you feel the best you. I would be more than happy to talk more about it with you, like after, because I could do this all day, and I do this all day. But like, honestly, my goal is to get people to like understand. Yep, woke.
Yeah,
that's all I got. I'm sorry.
Okay, so I want to point this out. Chad, it's DJ K Wild, not KY.
No, maybe that's why everybody's having kids. That's why they're all having kids.
Right there. Oh my God.
K Wild. And then CK Ford said a new idea for the Breakthrough Show Network: Care Bear Brandon Crack Ups.
I have one-liners. I do a stand-up routine in a Care Bear onesie.
Yes.
But you know what kind of mood I'm in by my Care Bear onesie. So if I have the angry one on, I'm like, let me tell you about these things making me mad. I have a big heart one on. It's not Valentine's Day, but I love y'all.
All right, you guys, this has been so much fun to have you all on this morning. What is better than hit show? Cheryl is ready for it. What is better than a group of people that are, I mean, y'all didn't know each other before you came on here. So this was really good. And it's fun for me as a facilitator of that to know that I had a hand in orchestrating the nonsense that happened here this morning. So listen, we're doing unicorns next week. Even if you can't find a unicorn onesie, you must find a unicorn and join us live on air next week. I want to see lots of unicorns because otherwise it will be the Project Sad show.
All right.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Everybody knows. Caroline, thank you so much. I've seen you commenting. Chad, thank you so much. Cheryl, thank you so much. Jessica, also, I had to go back to my friend Jessica. Jessica and I were besties in middle school. And so it's so fun to get to do this work now and see people from 150 years ago.
Girl, you look good for your age.
I know,
Wow,
right?
yeah, Methuselah.
Right? But I want to thank you guys so much for being on today. Brandon, do you have a question?
I do, and I always forget my questions if I don't raise my hand.
Sorry,
Sorry,
go ahead.
Like, they only taught me one thing in school, and that was to raise my hand. Don't know how I got through the rest.
Gotcha.
But if you don't have a onesie or a unicorn thing, just go to like Goodwill and find something and have some fun with it. You're going to find a t-shirt. You're going to find a hat. You're going to find something. And truthfully, if you guys want, go to the mall, visit Jimmy. I am sure he will help you find a Care Bear or a unicorn onesie.
I will. I've got an actual unicorn up there, actually. I ride it to work.
Thank you. Finally, a man after my own heart.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Jimmy, Brandon, Dory, thank you so much for joining us on Project Joy this morning.
Thank
You guys are fantastic. And we are going to be back in just a minute to finish up. We're going to finish up. I don't even know where my words are. They're gone. We're going to finish up here in just a minute. We'll be right back. Breakthroughs are about more than you might think. They're about discovering who you are, digging deep, reaching to the core of your soul. They're about healing yourself, understanding your beliefs, creating a ripple effect. And it's not just those initial moments that matter. It's about using them to bring more joy into our own lives and the lives of others. It's about having fun, letting loose, enjoying every moment life has to offer. It's about finding a safe space. It's about creating connection. Join us each and every month for exclusive programming, where we invite you to go beyond the breakthrough. So we ask you, are you ready? We'll see you online at thebreakthroughshow.com. Welcome back to Project Joy Podcast Live. I'm your host, Jessica Dugas. This was by far the most fun I have ever had on Project Joy in our history. Just a blast. Hilarious. We have so many people that have jumped in to say how much fun they had as well. And that's what this is all about, is jumping on, being the first thing you see every Monday morning to start every single week. And we're the first you're going to see to start off your April as well, because April is coming on Thursday. I cannot believe it. Where is the time going? Chad is I'm speechless too. Chad, I have nothing left to say. That's why it's time to go. I want to thank everybody for watching or listening wherever you are in the world. Thank you so much for being here with us. I want to thank my TikTok fam over on our TikTok live stream. And don't forget, you guys that are on TikTok, to friend Care Bear Brandon, because we are going to make him TikTok famous in no time. It's going to be a blast. Jimmy, thank you so much for being here. Brandon, thank you so much for being here. Dory, thank you so much for being here. And we will see you next week, Monday, 7 a.m. Central Time, for more Project Joy live with me, your host, Jessica Dugas. We will see you guys next time. Bye. You've been listening to the Project Joy podcast with your host, Jessica Dugas. We'll see you again next Monday and every Monday for another episode to start your week off right.